How's it going, everyone? It's Sid, and I know this is not another usual WildRP video, but we're doing something a little bit more different because we are showcasing a really interesting server that I think a lot of you guys should also get informed on. It's pretty much at the moment been hidden in the dark for quite a little bit, and I wanted to bring a light on it because it's really awesome, and I want to go through a lot of the stuff that's on the server that I think a lot of you guys would really enjoy if you are looking for a server to play on Redem that's going to be coming out in the near future. There's not really a specific date at the moment. I don't want to put that out there just because a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you know, is it coming out or anything like at this time or whatnot. I don't want to do that. I don't want to put pressure on even the staff of WildRP. But yes, of course, as you can see, the server name is WildRP. And the first screen that we're at right now is the character select screen. And pretty much a lot of people I know would love to see this in action. And by the way, I forgot to mention, I am also joined by one of the support staff members, Jerry Beans.
Hello.
And one of the senior admins and developers of the server as well, too, Milk.
Hey.
So for today, we have a lot of features and a lot of things that obviously we can showcase as well, and also to properly introduce myself. I'm also part of WildRP as the creative direction and part of a lot of the videos that I put up on their channel for promos and other things like that. So, hey, surprise. But yes, with a lovely update from the staff here and the devs, this is, I think, version 9. This is really awesome because the character development for this customization screen here has been properly done right. There's a rotation slider here, which definitely a lot of us have been asking for, and a lot of people within the community already. And we're gonna create a character. We're just gonna go through a little bit here and there, and at the same time, I'm going to be talking about the stuff that is here so you guys get an understanding. I know a lot of people that are mostly coming from on PC. This is only PC, by the way, who are going to be playing this are going to wonder, can I create my character that I have already from Red Dead Online in Redem? And in the sense, yes and no, because not everything is going to be inside of the character creator, but otherwise, you know, you have your name, so you have your forename and your surname. I'm just gonna create an example character, so obviously, like, don't take it serious, but like, we're just gonna showcase it here and everything as well too. I know it's a bunch of gibberish, but you can change the gender, if it's male or female, you can do that. You can, like I said, right now, as you can see, a lot of stuff it's very alpha and it's gonna be buggy, so by the time that you see this in the future, a lot of this stuff is properly fixed. So just a fair warning because it's still in development, so there's gonna be bugs. But we're just gonna go with a male character for right about now, and we're just gonna go through some of the skin tones. As of right now, I think there's only 6 skin tones, from very light to very dark. So you could change how you want there. Different head types as well too, which is really nice because, you know, depending on the face. Now, I know a lot of people are probably going to be like, oh, is this all that there really is for the character creation? No, we're going to go into more in a second. So I'm just going to create a character right now, a proper character. Let's just go with this. You could change even the body type, so you can be really skinny, you could be very thin, or you could be overweight if you want to. You know, you want to have a thick boy, you can have a thick boy character if you want. Muscularity, this is just basically, like, you know, showing how muscular you are. You can do fatty, average, or defined. An overweight defined character does seem pretty nice, but also really weird. And there's also stocky as well too. I keep forgetting about that. There's also a really cool feature, which is the character slider. You can make your character really tall, and I know it's very hard to see, but the character size comparisons are very, very, very interesting because you can make a really small character. So if you're wanting to create a female character that is very small or short in height, you can do that, or very tall in height. Same thing with a man as well too, and it works. It's not kind of funky or anything. It's actually like a really tall character. So going into the next part, which I know a lot of people are going to be excited for, is the face customization. There's all different types of sliders that are here for head, eyebrows, ears, everything you can think of in a normal character customization situation. You can do that here, which you could see is very nice, and you could take out the time and you can spend a good amount of hours to fully go through this and create the character that you want or you imagine in your head. I know a lot of people can either make a character that's really pretty or really ugly just for the sake of making a character that's ugly, but it's truly up to you at the end of the day. And I'm not really going to mess with the settings too much other than kind of just showcasing a little bit here and there of some certain features, but this is just face customization that's here. Again, with the jaws, the chin height, how tall, how if you have a lot of chin, if you don't have a lot of chin, how far your jaw goes out, etc. You already know the deal. So the majority of this stuff is really good for anyone that wants to create a character and go really into depth with the facial features of your character, which is very important for a lot of people. Same thing with the lips as well too, everything about the face. Moving on to the hairstyles and the eyes as well too. There's different type of hairstyles. If things do kind of glitch out, again, that is totally fine because it's still work in progress. So a lot of the bugs are still getting kinked out. But there's different type of hairstyles that you can see that are here. A lot of them are being added, but I think at the moment, no, question for you. I think the majority of they were adding more hairstyles and clothing to the customization from last time I remember, correct?
There's a lot more in there now. Yeah, there's pretty much every option that's available for both male and female.
Sweet. So right now, this is pretty much a lot of the styles that are here at the moment in terms of hairstyles and facial hair. So there's a lot of different options here. Same thing with hair colors. You can go through all the hair colors. We'll just go through that real quick. And same thing with the eyes as well too. If you want different color eyes, is a very good possibility. And this is what I really love when it comes to character creation, is kind of making your own type of character that you want, plus also seeing how they look with a proper rotation slider. I think that's very, very nice. So kudos to Kono and Milk as well too for properly implementing this into the character creation here, because I know a lot of people are going to be very fickle with their character and want to create all different types of styles. Same thing with like facial hairs and whatnot. So we're just going to create kind of an older gentleman here, and even the teeth. You can even customize it and see the teeth. Actually, let me just change my facial hairstyle real quick. There we go. You can change the different types of teeth if you want, just like in Red Dead Online. And I know some of you are definitely going to be very happy about that, because depending if your character has teeth or not has teeth or doesn't have teeth at all, then that's a pretty cool thing. And now we're going to move into the clothing options. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of people who are going to ask, is there any options for people to change their clothes other than just here? Like, are you able to change your clothes in a general store, in a sense?
Yeah, so we're going to have clothing stores. It's going to be the same menu. You'll be able to customize, as I know, free of charge. So you can, role play out whatever you would like without having to pay hefty.
Okay, and like I said, as of right now, the majority of the clothes at the moment, some of them are a little bit clippy. Like I said, this isn't final, so majority of the stuff that you are seeing, guys, that some of it works, some of it doesn't work, is still being processed. I know a lot of the clothing is properly added in the game now, which is very nice. And giving the options that they have for this is really nice. So let me see if I can properly create a character for myself that doesn't look hideous and all things in a proper character if need be. So let me just find like a nice shirt here. Okay. Even for hats, let's go through hats a little bit here. Wow. Dude, I love some of these hats. These hats are absolutely wonderful, man. You get like a nice little idea here. Let me just make a full-on proper cowboy here. Look at this guy. This guy looks like he knows a little bit about something. Maybe not. Maybe he killed a couple of people. All right, let's go through some of the pants as well too. I know the pants at the moment are a little bit glitchy, so you'll see a bit of the, what is it called, the bulge that is here, and that also kind of messes up, which is fine. I think it does disappear with the boots on. So we're just gonna go through. We're probably gonna do this, and it should be boots, right? Oh, okay. So yeah, apparently the pants are a little bit glitched right now for some of them, and some of the choices here. Alrighty, so here's our character that we have right about now. Like I said, I know it's not the prettiest looking character, but it's just pretty much a good example of what you can do within the character creation system that is here. So we're just going to create our character. And would you like to know there's also a lovely delete button, which is really nice. This was a requested feature that even for me, a lot of us have been trying to figure out. And it's really nice because since there only is 4 character slots, and I know a lot of people out there that want to roleplay do want to have multiple characters, and either if their character is permad or if it's a one-shot character, they would like to get rid of that character. So that is possible with this lovely delete button that is here, and you would type in the name to confirm the deletion and all the other good stuff. So let's get us into the world and let's go through the features that are currently at the moment implemented into WildRP, and let's get started. Alrighty, so we're already in the world right about now, and as you can tell, we have Jerry Beans right in front of us, which I love the hat, by the way, Jerry. It's very nice.
Thank you.
Well, okay, so Jerry, why don't you also show us a little bit around town here and there, if you can?
Right, sure. Let's go outside.
So we're currently in Valentine as the moment, and as you can tell, there is a couple of things that are not implemented here. So a lot of the pillars and some of the windows in the saloons and banks are not here. But let's showcase the very first cool feature of the server at the moment, which is the bank. I know a lot of people are going to definitely be having money and things within the bank, and it's going to be really interesting to see how the banks operate in the game. So let's go and do that right about now.
You might want to give yourself a little bit of money.
Yeah, so I have a little bit of money on myself right now. I have $5.50, right. So we're pretty much good. So this is a bank system in the server at the moment, which is really nice because you can deposit or withdraw. So let's say I want to deposit $3, right? Let's go and deposit $3. I deposit, boom, it's already in the bank, right? And this will tell you the balance that is right here. But another really cool feature is this kind of similar looking storage area that's around here, which of course, if you have anything within your inventory, you can plan to put it into your bank. Most of the time, a lot of banks that would have a sort of safety deposit box or anything like that, you can do. So let's just go to the general store over here. And let's see if we could grab maybe like a carrot or something. We should be able to do that. All right, let's buy some beets. Let's buy some beets here. I'm gonna buy at least maybe 4 beets, and we're gonna take that as an example. So they're gonna appear up in the satchel or the inventory that is here. And let's go to the bank and let's go and deposit our beets into the safety deposit box. I think this is a really nice feature in terms of having a safety deposit box because of what you can manage to do with that. You can put like gold bars or anything that would be important. Also, there's a dead body here. That's interesting. So yeah, if we manage to go and take our beasts that we have here and drag them into the safety box deposit in the bank, it works. It works seamlessly. It works very nice, and this is good for a lot of people that want to kind of conserve a lot of the things that they have within their inventory, which is either if it's money, if it's materials, guns, whatever it may be, and you want to stash that somewhere, you can do that at a bank. Now, when it comes to banks, a lot of the banks are not connected. Each bank in each town, if it's either Rhodes, Saint Denis, Valentine, etc., are not connected. So each bank will have its own balance per se. If you put money in that bank or if you put items in that bank, they will only be for that specific bank. They're not connected at all. They're not universal, in other words. So let's just do it with a withdraw real quick, and we'll go to $3, withdraw it, and there we go. We have $3 right there. So we are pretty much good to go. Yar, I think we're really good right about now. Let's go and let's implement a little bit more of our time into weapons. I know there's a lot of you guys that are bounty hunters out there that want to kind of do things. Maybe you're going hunting or a couple other things in mind. So we're going to showcase a little bit of the weapon system and as well to the equip and reload system that they have implemented, which is completely different on the server compared to other servers. Okay, for the sake of this video and with developer controls as well too, we gave ourselves a little bit of money so that we could showcase some of the weapons here. So we're just gonna go with sorry, say it again, Jerry. What we're going with?
I got a Lancaster repeater.
Okay, a Lancaster repeater. Okay, I'm gonna buy the Lancaster repeater as well too. So let's buy that. All right, so now that we have our Lancaster repeater in the satchel, you can see right here with a nice little description as well too, but a very, very nice feature about this and really kind of getting more into the inventory system is there's a weight system, as you can see at this little area right here, which is very nice. You have a total of, I think it is what, 50 pounds, right?
Yes. Yes.
So you have a total of 50 pounds that you can manage to have within your satchel, which is very, very nice. And a lot of the time that goes on. There's a lot of stuff that you can implement here, and it's just pretty much very nice. So you can see this red bar as well to indicates what's going on. And at the same time, we have our, like I said, we have our Lancaster repeater here. It will tell us if it's sellable or unsellable, and how much it would cost necessarily as well too, which I'm sure that might be a feature in the future here, since I also see it as well too. But all right, we're gonna go and I forgot to buy myself some ammo, which is really nice. Most of the time, even though the guns do come loaded, it's really nice to be able to buy ammo. So we're just gonna buy, I think, around, let's buy 10 rounds of rifle ammo, because we're gonna need that for a repeater. And all right, there's a lot of dead bodies out here. All right, you guys have definitely been working. Alrighty, now that we're just pretty much chilling around here, and we're in the back of Valentine, we're gonna be looking at the weapons and how to equip them properly. So most of the time, when it comes to Red Dead and a lot of other servers, you want to go through and either use the weapon wheel to equip it properly through that way, which you don't really have to do in WildRP. Let's open up the satchel real quick, and then let's go to our weapon. Now, all you have to really do is just go and click and drag, which, as you can see right here, there's a total of 5 slots. And this is our weapon bar that's here. Our weapon bar consists of, like I said, 5 slots, and each one of these is assigned to a certain weapon. From what I remember, I have really bad memory, so either Jerry or Mel, could you help me understand exactly which one of these is suited for either a pistol, a rifle, etc.?
If you grab one of the weapons, it'll actually highlight down in the bar where it goes.
Alrighty, so
grab it and drag it to that spot.
Okay, so number 2 would be the rifles then.
Yes, exactly. You're only able to use one at a time.
Yeah, so that means that you won't be able to have 2 weapons on your back, if anything.
Yeah.
You can have one weapon in your inventory and one on your weapon bar, and you can swap them out. But they only allowed one weapon of a certain class at a time. So you've got like a utility slot down there. You've got a lasso slot, small gun, medium gun.
Exactly. So I think that's really nice, because it also helps people to properly understand where exactly each slot goes to, and having them kind of be a little bit more cautious of what it is and what kind of weapons they want to have when they're going out and doing things. So that's very nice. All right, so we have our weapon that is here, and we have our ammunition. Now, pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to manage to go through and press 2, and look at that. It just pops out instantly. Very nice. Don't even have to press tab or anything like that at all. No need for that.
If you press tab now, it'll just go to your hand like this.
Yeah. So if you press tab, it'll just put it to your hand. And if you hold tab, it will actually showcase what exactly you have on that weapon bar below. And at the moment, we just pretty much have our Lancaster repeater. So when we do have it readied, as you can see, it turns red. That means that we have it selected and we have it in our hands and we're ready to go and start shooting. So we're just going to pop off a couple of shots here. Now, as you can tell, we are not reloading at all. Normally, if you would kind of empty every single bullet that you have, either in a revolver, shotgun, or anything like that, any weapon, you can't do that. It's automatically, you're done. There's no ammo in there. Now, the nice part about it is we're going to showcase the reloading system. So we're going to open our satchel and we're going to right click on our rifle ammo and we're going to use it. This is the best method to reload the weapon and the only method to reload the weapon. At the same time, when you are reloading, you cannot move. So this is going to make it a little bit more interesting to kind of pick fights with people if you are going to shoot someone or not, to check how much ammo you have on you and to conserve your ammo, as well as seeing to make sure in your satchel you have backup ammo just in case, because once you do not have any ammo in your weapon, it is gone. You're not able to get it back, and you're probably going to be a dead man if need be in the situation. So it's very nice, and I like it a lot. So I think it's very, very good, and it's a wonderful system to implement as to show how unique it is. And hopefully it gives a lot of you guys an idea on how it would work necessarily in a moment. If you're in a shootout with someone, you have to be a lot more prepared. You have to be a lot more thorough with how it is that you're going to be planning things in your head about if you're going to rob someone or if you're going to do this, that, the other thing. It's gonna work, and you have to make sure you have ammunition for that. Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to unequip something, just click and drag it into your satchel, and it is done. There you go. I'm not sure. I think it puts it on the back, right? How does it work if you put it on the back?
Okay, so if you equip your rifle again,
alrighty,
and you take it out, if you just press 2 again, it'll go to your back.
Oh, there you go.
So if you press tab, it'll go to your hand. If you press 2, it'll go to your shoulder.
All right, awesome. Alrighty, here's another new neat system that has been implemented within the server as well too. This has to deal with more so about clothing. Now, a lot of you guys tend to kind of switch clothing sometimes, or maybe have some sort of outfit that you have on, and maybe you want to get rid of something. Let's say, for example, I kind of, it's very hot out in this sort of scenario, and I kind of want to take my hat off, or I'm inside somewhere or something like that. So pretty much there's this whole little icon system over here, which is really nice. And there's different icons for each individual piece of clothing that you have on you, which is, of course, your hat, your glasses, your bandana, your shirt, your holsters, or any sort of gun holsters, belts, anything, and your gloves. For right now, we're just going to click on the hat. And as you can see, the hat as well, too, that is here is gone, and it turns it red. That means that is not equipped. So it's a very neat sort of system that lets you know if something is equipped or not equipped. And let's do the same thing for our eye patch as well too. And there it goes. It's gone. And wow, you could tell that I can actually see through both eyes. That's amazing. All right, let's go and buy us a candy bag. We're just gonna buy one candy bag for 25 cents. We're just gonna buy some carrots here. We're gonna buy 3 of those, and we're gonna buy a can of baked beans. I cannot speak today. All right, so we got a couple of things here. Also, I'll buy a newspaper. You know why? Because it's very important to catch up on any sort of information we can. Alrighty, so let's showcase some of the trading here with our boy Jerry Beans. Oh, geez. Oh, pardon us. Wow. Rude, if anything. Trading on the server is pretty much vicinity based. So right now I am in vicinity, and I am pressing my home button to showcase the different sort of quote unquote government IDs for everyone. So at the moment, Jerry Beans is 1, and we're just going to manage to type trade. And then we're going to put the player ID or server ID that's here, and it's going to initial trading. So as you can see in the bottom right corner, it says requesting to trade with this person. And now, and we're in a trading window, we're able to properly just put some stuff here. So he's going to trade me a couple of things. I'm going to trade him a can of beans. Let's see, maybe let's split a stack here, and let me just give him 1 carrot. Maybe he doesn't need 2 carrots, and we're going to give him a candy bag. And to properly go through with this trade, we're gonna lock it. So he's also gonna be sending me 4 cigars, a lantern, and some money, which is $7 here. And we're gonna lock the trade. As you can see, when a trade is locked, it will turn red. So we're gonna lock it on our end, and pretty much it's gonna wait 2 seconds, and then we're gonna confirm the trade. And as you can see in the bottom right corner there, I got a bunch of items as it shows in the icon showcase there. And boom, look at that. We got all this stuff here. Very nice for trading. This is going to be really good for anyone who wants to trade money or anything like that in the sense of goods or materials or anything for the near future. I know it's something that a lot of the staff has been talking about, but it will be implemented at some point in time within after beta. So for right now, that was pretty much a good showcase of the trading. And let's go and let's showcase another really cool feature real quick. As you can see in the satchel, there's a newspaper. Now, obviously, when it comes to newspapers, you already know they provide a source of information. And even back then, this was the only source of information that you can manage to get in Western time. So what's really nice about this is let's go and use the newspaper. Now, as you can see, there's nothing really on here at the moment. Last time there was pretty much a most wanted. But as you can see, it showcases. Oh, there it is. Okay, actually, it showcases it. Nice. So this is pretty much what the newspaper will look like. And as you can see, a lot of it is placeholder text. So there's going to be a lot of things that are here that you can manage to see when it comes to placeholder text. And it showcases a lot of what is going to be implemented in here. And it's really, really nice. Also, I do want to point out as well too. I know there might be a little bit of flickering. That is not on my screen necessarily. I think that is mostly OBS. So again, the flickering that you are seeing is just a capture card issue when it comes to OBS. Also capturing it over and hitting it on the display. So apologies on that. But like I said, the majority of that you see here in the newspaper is most of it's placeholder text, which could be updated by players in real time properly. And it's very, very nice because you can possibly see advertisements. You can see sort of elections if need be. And all this stuff can be properly updated onto the server. And it's going to be really nice. So let's get out of here. And yeah, we're back to normal. All right, so in terms of everything that we showcased today on the server, I think this is really awesome because a lot of the features that are implemented on WildRP are very, very cool and unique, in my opinion. And a lot of stuff is gonna kind of get you more immersed into the role play that is here. So it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of other features that are still being worked on and implemented that we could not showcase in the video today, like stables, which is going to be in the same style of how you would customize and buy your horse, just like in Red Dead Online, and as well to the emote wheel, Leo features, all that sort of stuff is still being implemented. But for a lot of you guys that are very much interested in wanting to be a part of this and wanting to get involved yourself, you can get whitelisted at wildrp.com. And at the same time, if you really do enjoy this, definitely tell your friends about it. There's a lot of stuff that all of us here at the WildRP staff team are working very hard on day in and day out, and with people who are very interested and very passionate like we are, and having a lovely, wonderful community of high quality role players. We are welcoming more so the idea of just having people come through, and as well too, it's really going to be exciting once all these features and everything is properly implemented into the server. And a lot of this stuff is taking time. We have a closed beta, but at the moment there's no set release date, and most of that stuff will be mentioned at a further date or time when it's appropriate to mention it. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, if you do want to get whitelisted on the server, a lot of the stuff that is here, most of the information will be down below. Same thing as well too when it comes to the WildRP Twitter, YouTube, all that other stuff. The majority of these places you will get properly updated in the future for a lot more updates on what's going to be added to the server, times where if they're releasing closed beta, when they are, when they're not, etc., all the good stuff. And again, thank you as well too to Jerry, Beans, and Milk for joining me today.
Hey, no worries.
Hey, no problem.
Hope to see you all there.
And likewise, yeah, I'm hoping to see a lot more people get involved and kind of get in here. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I check you guys out later. Peace out.